Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be decorating around Chez Remy, Mr. Ratatouille's restaurant. My idea for this build is to have like some type of outdoor seating with a little outdoor kitchen area on this right side, and on the left some kind of, I don't know, outside storage with a working area for our little rat friend. So that was the idea that we're going for. This is the table that is originally outside of the restaurant, but if you put it into your furniture storage, then it becomes available in Scrooge's shop like the day afterwards. So I got a bunch of these because I like the way they look and it goes with the theme of the restaurant. I decided to do 5, and I originally had them all laid out in this area. Then I realized it looked ugly after I put all of the stools in, so I had to redo that later, but you know, it's fine. Trial and error. But I do really like the look of the white tablecloth on the table and the fact that the table is small. Actually, some of my villagers have been sitting in these every once in a while, which is really fun to see because it looks like they're actually dining at an outdoor restaurant, you know? Now I'm putting in the countertop for the outdoor kitchen portion. I decided to go with this L shape to make it look like a little bit enclosed with some white appliances. So I just had the gas stove and I got a white fridge. Also from Scrooge's store. I feel like I go back to Scrooge's store like a gajillion times every time I do one of these builds because I'm always missing something or looking for something new to buy to fill in the area. I also had one place setting. I didn't have any more place settings, so I didn't put any of those down. But my idea was to maybe have some fish in the kitchen and then put some meals on the tables if I could. So I'm just scrolling for fish, and then I was like, okay, let me go catch some interesting looking fish. So that's when I went up to the frozen area. I think it's called Frosted Heights. Honestly, I don't remember the names of the areas. And I caught some fish, some salmon, and I think this is honestly, I don't know, I have to wait to watch it to know, a tilapia. I also caught some other fish at Dazzle Beach, but you know, I didn't want to show all that. It's kind of boring. Then I had the idea to put like a check-in table because I knew I had this computer, but the computer takes up 4 squares and I just wanted a small countertop space, and I didn't want like a huge countertop, so I decided not to go through with that idea. Then I wanted to craft an outhouse for the storage area on the left, and I realized that I needed iron ingots, which requires iron ore, which requires a lot of mining, which is like my least favorite activity in this game. So then I went and I just mined the little spots for like 15 minutes, came back, tried to, you know, make the outhouse, and realized that I didn't have enough hardwood. So then I had to go back and forage for more hardwood for like another 10 minutes. Okay, once I finished getting all of the hardwood, I went back and finally crafted the little outhouse area and put it on the left side. I also wanted to put in this dark wood fence because I thought it would look good for the aesthetic. Then I realized I only had enough for the post. And I was like, you know what? I'll do that later because dark wood is kind of hard to find. You need to go all the way to the Forgotten Lands. And one, it's hard to see any wood that's on the ground. And two, it takes forever to even unlock that area. So I decided just to go with like the lighter wood that I already had in my inventory and switch it out later whenever I get the time. I also crafted some sacks. I thought they would look like maybe like the seed. What are they called? The seed containers, the seed bags, seed bags that you get throughout the game. I just realized that I could have put actual seed bags down, but I didn't. So it's fine. It still looks nice. I realized that I wanted it all on the right side and for the area to be a little bit smaller. Because as I was putting this together, I was like, wow, how am I going to fill this large area to the side with just storage looking items? And also, Remy doesn't need that much storage, right? I also wanted to put like a workstation for him. and utilize the computer I had. So I put some books, the computer on a table, and the safe that Scrooge gave me so Remy can store all of his money. And this is when I decided to make everything smaller, you know, so just moved everything to the right and condensed it a little bit. Sorry, my thoughts are everywhere right now. I like don't know how to function at the moment. It's fine. Okay, so made it smaller, moved the desk and stuff back in. Then I realized there was so much stuff on the left side and not enough to really fill the space. It looked like everything was just shoved against the wall, so I moved it to the other side and put Ursula's little light thing, the sea snail light, which is ugly. I'm like, I'm not going to use that anywhere, so I guess I'll just use it here because I'm not really going to see it. I added some mud paths at the back just to make it look, I don't know, more storagey and rustic. And then this is when I went in and added some of the foliage, so underbrush, bushes, trees, and whatnot to try to fill out the area as much as I can. I also decided to keep in the theme of like plaza stuff, so all the rocks and bushes I got are solely like plaza related items. Then I remembered about the fish that I had. So the way you put your fish on any type of counter is that you have to drop it from far away enough that you can pick it up. And then you just transfer it over to whatever counter space. I also put some mushrooms down. I thought it would be cool to have like the fish and protein on one side and then like the vegetables and prep materials on the other side, which is why I put like the wheat, the mushrooms. There's like a bowl of something there. I think it's like technically called a biscuit bowl, but that's why those are on that one side. Then I had to go make the meals for the different tables, so I just popped into Remy's and made some really simple meals. I wanted them to have like fish and veggies in it because that was what was on the kitchen counter. So I wanted to make it look at least somewhat cohesive to that. I did the same method with the fish where I just dropped all the meals and then went into my furniture tab and placed them on top of the counters. Then this is when I realized I couldn't put my charcuterie board on top of any of the tables, which is really sad because it looks really nice. So I just made a frickin' fruit salad and just plopped that on there. So that's kind of the finished build. Oh, and then lights. I forgot. I put lights here. I was toying around with this light if I wanted it in or not. I think I decided to leave it out, but you can see me like testing what it looks like in and out. But let me know what you guys think if I should keep it in or leave it out. So this is the finished build of Remy's little restaurant. You come in from the main fountain plaza. You can sit down. You can have fish and chips. You can have pizza. You can have I don't know what that is, a veggie soup and a fruit platter, maybe some fish. Or you can come here and you can get some ingredients, work on some taxes. Don't steal out of anything out of Remy's safe, you know? But that's his little working area, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know whose house I should build next time. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!